style for anyone.
Well, hey there, fabulous humans. Welcome to the Sense of Etiquette, where we talk about the little details that make a big difference in how we show up. I'm your host, Barbara Gaines, and today we're diving into something we all experience, whether we admit it or not: first impressions. Now, you may have heard the phrase, you only get one chance to make a first impression. And as it turns out, science backs that up. In fact, people form an opinion of you in about 7 seconds. 7. That's less time than it takes to microwave a slice of pizza or to decide if you trust someone who shows up holding a ferret in a business suit. Now, stick with me because by the end of today's episode, you'll never view walking into a room the same way again. Let's talk about snap judgments. Here's the thing: when you step into a room, a silent monologue is already running in someone else's mind. They're sizing you up without even realizing it. And those snap judgments, they're fast, they're funny, and sometimes a little brutal. Let's walk through a few. The handshake. That grip says it all. Too limp, and people think you're unsure. Too crushing, and they wonder if you're trying to prove dominance. The sweet spot is firm, confident, and purposeful. You want people thinking, hire me, not return my stapler, please. The scent factor. Perfume or cologne is like an invisible introduction. Done right, it's subtle, clean, and memorable. However, done wrong, and it feels like a floral assault. A rule of thumb: if people can smell you before they see you, you need to dial it back. The smile or smirk. Your grin is powerful. A genuine smile communicates warmth and openness. A smirk, well, that can be read as arrogance, like a James Bond villain planning his next move. Hair matters. Is it styled, or did you just stick a fork in it in an outlet? Good grooming communicates self respect. People notice your effort, even if they don't say it out loud. Fashion statements. Clothing is conversation without words. A tailored blazer says, I mean business. A t shirt covered in 5 different slogans says, I couldn't decide which headline to run with this morning. Posture. I will say this until I'm blue in the face. Stand tall, shoulders back, chin level. Good posture conveys confidence, even if you don't feel it. Slouching, it's like silently apologizing for taking up space. Speech tempo. Are you breezing through words like an auctioneer or dragging every sentence like you're reading bedtime stories to a toddler? Somewhere in between is best. Pace yourself so people can actually take in what you are saying. Energy level. Energy is contagious. Too little, and you seem disengaged. Too much, and people wonder if you've just downed a double espresso with an energy shot. You want to aim for balance, enthusiasm, but also steadiness. Eye contact. It's essential. But understand there's a fine line. Make eye contact to show you are engaged. But if people start shifting in their seats because you haven't blinked in 20 seconds, pull it back before it turns into a staring contest. So, there you have it. In those first 7 seconds, your handshake, scent, smile, posture, fashion, and energy are all being silently recorded like a mental checklist. So, my fabulous friends, let's be clear. These snap judgments don't define who you are as a human being. They simply set the stage. Think of it as the book cover people see before deciding to read your story. The brain's process in 7 seconds looks like this: scan, filter, decode, and then decide. They're deciding whether you seem trustworthy, interesting, confident, or maybe like an alien overlord in disguise. But here's the key: authenticity beats perfection every single time. When you show up as yourself, poised, polished, but not pretending, you put people at ease. Confidence without ego is magnetic. And here's the golden rule: people won't always remember what you wore or even what you said, but they'll absolutely remember how you made them feel. So, what's the takeaway? When you walk into a room, own your narrative. In those first 7 seconds, your presence speaks volumes, whether you like it or not. So let it tell the story you actually want people to hear. Remember, etiquette isn't about being stiff or rehearsed. It's about showing up with respect, polish, and yes, a touch of charm. Whether you're rocking a power suit, business casual, or yes, even pajamas chic on a video call, be unapologetically you. The world will adjust. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Sense of Etiquette. If you enjoyed today's conversation, share it with a friend who could use a laugh or maybe just an upgrade to their handshake. Be sure to subscribe, comment, and leave a review so we can keep growing this community of polished and prepared listeners. I'm Barbara Gaines, reminding you: strut in, stand tall, and let those 7 seconds work.